Stop it! What are you doing, Carl? Brian, stop it!
Today, we will be going over the life of a Grove Street legend, Brian Johnson. Beverly Johnson will give birth to 4 kids: Sean, Carl, Kendl, and Brian. Brian being the youngest of the Johnson family, which is actually how Brian will get his name, Lil Brian, being the youngest and possibly the shortest of the boys. Growing up, Brian will form a close relationship with his brothers, being very close to CJ, causing chaos around the Ganton area. Brian would also grow up admiring his older brother, Sweet, the leader of the Grove Street families, eventually joining the gang at an early age. Brian would put work in with the Grove Street families, but mainly with CJ, becoming a respectful member of the gang. Brian's gang affiliation would help him form relationships with other high-ranking members of the family's gang, such as Ryder, Beat Up, Big Bear, Big Smoke, and Seville Boulevard member, Emmet. Brian and CJ will come back from an unknown area. They would be approached by the Baller's street gang. More than likely, the Baller would ask them,
"I ain't here, Johnson's boy."
Following with,
"Grove Street mama suck my dick."
Brian will reply and confront them directly, likely leading to the member of the Ballers pulling out a handgun, firing, leaving him dead on the spot. CJ will go into shock, leaving Brian to die. As Beverly Johnson buried her youngest son, CJ would run off to Liberty City, possibly feeling the guilt and shame of not helping or preventing his little brother's death. And Sweet will hold a grudge towards CJ over Brian's death for years. Now, the appearance of Lil Brian is unknown. Many people will mistake Sweet's photo to be Brian in the Johnson home, but this is wrong, due to Emmet mistaking CJ to be Brian from time to time, which could have also been another reason that Sweet held a grudge towards CJ. And another reason this is wrong, the man in the photo is too old. Sweet would have been 24 years old, CJ would have been 19 during the time, and Kendl would have been 17, which only makes sense for Brian to be around 15 to 16 during these events. Me personally, I would have liked him to look something like this, minus the green rag and shirt. Also, if you go upstairs in the Johnson house, you will see a bloody shirt, which could have been the last thing that Brian wore. Now, that's just an educational guess, but let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And also, before I go, I want to thank you all for the love and support. This channel is back on the road to 100K, and I just want to thank you all. I'll be dropping these videos as requested in this order on the screen, so let me know what y'all think about the lineup. This is your boy, LS Central. Check in, out.